Greetings one and all, and welcome to a new series of Zayfard Plays Galactic Civilizations 3. So, I've had a brief work-related pause from new videos again. Sorry about that one, work went from being calm to being absolute hell again. But I'm back, things have calmed down a lot again, and I'm going to continue exploring the Lost Treasures DLC. Now, in the last series, other than losing, we were playing with your singularity with a benevolent run. Now I want to see what happens if we try one of the other ones, benevolent or pragmatic. And, well, first I'm going to go for pragmatic, largely because some of the viewers have asked me to try out the Arcean Empire again. And who am I to say no? Especially as I love the race actually, they're really cool ones. And I think these guys will work really, really well with pragmatic, especially the builder stuff, so I'm going to give these guys a try again. They are low morale, really good soldiering, really tough, really resilient, great range and extra logistics, so really good warriors. Now map size, I'm going to go gigantic again, normal customization. My opponents are all on normal. Just stop using the roll wheel because I've made mistakes like that before. Okay. Oh, leave that be. And let's go in. So, hopefully this time, well, these guys work really well when you use lots and lots of bases, and star bases. So I'm going to try and do a heavily spaced star base area. Try to. So we're going to need good bit of production, good money, lots of happiness. Let's see how this one goes. Again, the large point of this one is to see more about the Lost Treasures, because it's really cool seeing what they did for Malevolent. But I want to see how much difference it is when you go down a different route. So, the race. The Arcean race was pushed to the brink of destruction by the Drengin. Yet with the help of the Terran Alliance, they have regained their homeworld and the chance to rebuild their once mighty empire. In the years of the Drengin occupation, the Arcean resistance never stopped fighting. Their leader, Lord Vergen, became a legend whose name struck fear into even the most brutal Drengin soldiers. That's us. Let's do this. Let's see where we are. We are... Oh, okay. This is an interesting map. Right, so we're going to have to try and push out here very quickly. So, for the first research... I think I'm going to go... What am I going to go for? So I went very quiet there. Temple of Valor, so these are... Star-based stuff, okay. Go weapon system quick, interstellar travel quickly, or recolonization. I think we're going to start with food to get my civilizations to grow as fast as possible. So I'll see, we've got wealth around there, so that's going to have to wait. Military manufacturing. Okay. Start with some manufacturing, then some research. We'll do wealth here. So the capital is going to be quite a financially heavy world. So class 5, that's not worth taking. Escort, so you're a spotter, so you have weapons. Okay, let's send you up here. Scout out the local solar system, all the local solar systems quickly. Colonize as quickly as possible. However, let's start with an Erector. Get a couple of those out quickly. Let's see what we find. Okay, of course that's the point. I'd forgotten about these mining bases. I have the money, so let's get as many of them as possible. And that's one of the lovely little additions. I absolutely adore that one, just having those mining bases just to give you a bit of extra production. Takes a few turns and it costs a lot. But the extra production really makes a difference. Okay, nothing there for you, so we'll get you over here. Scout out over here. We found some thulium, which is not bad. Most of the worlds here are barren, sadly. We will find something, sooner or later. And this can't be the only world near us. I mean, with so many stars, there's got to be something else. Although, evidence seems to be against me here. Ah, brilliant. Civilian pre-fortifications. Arceans need places to live on the worlds we take. Yet making buildings is difficult on alien planets, and much of our knowledge of the subject has been lost. We're only now relearning the tools and techniques to do it. Okay, so we can go planetary specialization here, extra food, extra growth, extra production. I'm kind of liking the idea of extra growth. No, extra food. Boost our, get a higher maximum. Ooh, that looks like a good place to take. Okay, that world will be mine. Go to class 11. To go along my capital planet, to be honest. Okay. And it... Oh, oh yeah. Precursor world with artificial moon. It gives us thulium, better production, but lower food and a lower synth pop cap. That's a shame, but that's definitely worth taking. In fact, let's rush a backbone. Actually, can I rush by a backbone? I can. We'll rush by the backbone. I want that world. Okay, so you found me a good world. Well done. I approve of this. Go and find me another one. So, the good thing we've got with the lost treasures is, sorry about that, is we seem to get bonuses to our ideology very, very quickly. The Option City gives us much bigger ones, and a lost treasure one straight away. We found an ancient spaceship which contains something strange. It's a crystalline sphere which somehow contains a tear in the fabric of subspace. Applying certain energy fields to it could generate a subspace envelope that could encase an entire fleet and provides various benefits. But what to trigger? Ooh, okay, so this is cool. Either way, I get a nice big boost to one of my ideologies. I get a subspace splinter with jamming capabilities. No idea what that does. Also, modify the envelope to protect our ships. Or modify the envelope to maximize fleet speed. Or increase speed and damage. Well, I think speed will be good. We're going to have to go and be fast. Manufacturing and tourism over here. Okay. Good bit of manufacturing. Influence and wealth. Let's start with Xeno farms here. Fact. There as well, and then get some science going. Excellent. So we have enough to do this now. Let's see. Could get not really worth getting much more production there. However, put a farm there, that would be beneficial. And we now have an ideology point to spend. So with this race, they are very much builders. Having star bases will help a lot. So I'm just going to start with construction. Three construction vessels will help. Okay, and we have the soil enhancement, which is excellent. So, get better farms, better... okay. I think at this stage, economic fortifications would be good. Get some money coming in. Okay. Get you over here so we can get bonuses to these planets. Get you over here for exactly the same reason. In fact, let's build a mining base there. And as for you... let's get that thulium. Oh wow, even more, okay. Well, you can go and help with that planet. Okay. I've got a new item I can use. Is that in the designer? Okay, a new design. Well, we'll start with... we'll start with that, I suppose. Ah, subspace splinters. That gives us more move. Okay, so it is a part that can be added. Okay, excellent. I'm really bad at designing these ships. I always do that. I hate changing my view and I always end up doing it. I keep thinking of Stellaris. Okay. So... not really much point doing on that one, I don't think. Oh wow, but that is incredibly fast. And I say it's no point, but actually looking at the speed it gives us, that suddenly becomes very worthwhile. Okay, so I'd have to remove the drive, the current one, and replace it with the new one. And the ship speed is suddenly enormous. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that just now. I've got a better idea what it does, and that is pretty cool. Very, very early high speed. Which is really cool. But I'm going to wait, I think, until I get the next ship size. I'll possibly do it between episodes. I'm really not good at the ship designers. Okay, what have we got over here? This is really Spartan. I mean, really sparse between anything. I'm surprised how little stuff... well, it's the random games. Like I say, I'm surprised how little stuff there is, but the game's random. You never know what you're going to get. You know, let's send you right onto the depths of space to increase my range so I can get over here quickly. Ooh, what have we got here? A class 9? That'll do. And the economic fortifications are done. An economy which spans the stars is a pretty complicated beast. We don't need to understand it all, of course. Just supplies the facilities and light regulation for the free market to get to work doing what it does best. Okay. And I think I'll have supportive population. The bonus to morale should undo my racial negatives. What? You said something there. That was interesting. No idea what you said. Maybe I need to get a universal translator next. Okay. First starbase. And I will want a mining ring. And some defences. Automatically order. Yeah. For all star bases. Done. Okay, that'll manually keep yourself up. That will auto keep yourself up to date, which I approve of. We have the thulium mine. That's a good world you found there. So we're finding an awful lot of stuff around us. Let's see, it's a class 16. Could be good to make ours. Oh, another minor race that I can't understand. Brilliant! I should probably start doing Universal Translator next. Okay. Right, you're ready to do a... Oh. Economic ring. Always good to have defences on these worlds nowadays. Excellent! By targeting economic policy to support workers and the civilian population in general, we can ensure we have a much broader base of appeal to build our civilization on. Excellent, and now let's get the Universal Translator going. I would very much like to hear what people are saying about us. Then Xenotrade, then I'm probably going to start focusing on science. I mean, there's not really much point me focusing on starship travel at the moment, because we have such high speeds, or will do when I do some redesigns. Our empire is expanding nicely, although we have a very small income, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, so where do I want you? Oh, I'm going to have a world over there, so let's get you ready. Ah, defensive translator. Intensive study of the filthy Drenkin tongue, as well as other examples of alien texts we've obtained, has allowed us to create a universal translator that will let us communicate with any race we've come across. Fantastic. And I think extra diplomacy would be useful. I don't particularly want people trying to kill me. You want planetary improvements from us and you'll give us a little bit of money. No. Just no. How about I offer you no money and you give me interstellar transport. Then our trade here, our discussion here is done. But we have Frey 2 now. Brilliant. Long ago, the precursors captured a small thulium node and placed it in orbit of this world. We will be able to use this ready source of thulium to strengthen the hit points of ships made from our shipyard. Our scientists would like to study it to see what else they can learn. Technology that can be used to create artificial moons is not to be squandered. Well, I'm thinking... Well, this research is definitely important. I encourage them to study the precursor tech. Gives us extra 50% research, which actually is really good. Or have them study for ways to use the technologies to strengthen our ships. So extra hit points would be good, or better planetary defense. Oh, I'm torn. I kind of want to do the pragmatic run here, but at the same time, 50% extra no, the extra research. I've already got harder hit ships, so we're going for benevolent, but that's to get the research. Okay, approval and influence over here. We'll get that in place. Get the factories in place. Get a lot of research going. And then some farms to get more people here. Excellent. And I've just realised what I've forgotten to do. Kind of shows I've not played for a while. I've not been getting my sponsors going for the other worlds. Okay, so that's a good place of money, so let's get the finances and then the farm. There we go. Okay, The worlds are coming along now. We still have quite a short range that we can go. But you are ready. So, Starbase and Economic Ring again. See if we can't get some decent 10 billion Galactic credits. Yeah, I'd call that decent. The backbone's next, yeah, that's excellent. So far we've only met minor races. However, I suspect when we start travelling over here, we'll meet more. We've begun simulating different rhetorical and diplomatic approaches when dealing with aliens, revealing several ways we might improve their attitudes towards us. Our role at play has enabled us to talk prettier, essentially. Fantastic, well. Entertainment would be good. However, I think at this point, as we're about to go into the big wide universe, weapons. Okay, nothing there. Keep looking. Ah, the people of the Marauders find themselves in dire times, Lord Zverga. Do you consider a gift and the knowledge of soul enrichments? No, I would not consider that. I would, however, consider attacking you. I mean, that would be a very pragmatic thing to do. Okay, we have the basic weapon systems. The best defense is a good offense. Interestingly, so is the best defense. With that in mind, we've developed weapon systems which should prove very well suited to space-based defense and, as discussed, offense. Excellent. Well, this being me... Oh, hey. This being me, I like to reduce the mass just to get lots of weapons and gear on my ships. So I now have ships. Okay, the first one's a laser. And that's fine. But I will come back to that one. The picket moves one, so I can edit that to be much faster. Okay, before I build the first of the ships, I'll edit them, try and put the new parts on. You know, I really want these ships to move as fast as I can make them. Now I've got the ability, it would seem foolish not to. Okay, nearly got the range. Okay, where's the idle ship? It's you. Okay, go have a look down here for me. Finding lots of Durantium and Promethean and loads of just commodities. But not many particularly good worlds. That's quite a nasty one. You know what? You can go and survey automatically for me, please. Let's see what we get. Okay, so we have reduced the mass of existing weapon systems, and what we have learnt we will apply to future weapons as well. Fantastic. So I could go down the missile weapon route in 7 turns, which I always am a fan of missiles. I could go down the engineering approach, start improving our interstellar travel, or start getting bigger ships. I could also start going down these routes. Ooh. You know what, I'm going to start by getting bigger ships. It's only 14 turns and we've not really got any threat. No, you're not getting that. Bloodlust. Okay, that's an unfortunate one. We've had that quite a few times, so I'm not going to read through it this time. But we do have a truncheon. Excellent. So that's a small escort ship with lots of lasers. Brilliant. You can go do some exploring as well then. It's a slow ship. And the colony is idle, so... economic stimulus, since I can't do military manufacturing. May as well get some extra cash. You're pretty much as far as you can go now, aren't you? Okay, so... construct a military starbase here. Excellent. That should increase my range over to here. Where's the idle ship? Can I? I can. Brilliant. Well, we'll finish looking down here first. But we have almost exhausted the possibilities of this area. Let's see, you're... We'll get you ready for the starbase, but I'll wait till next turn to... Well, wait till you arrive till I do anything. No, I'm not going to give you anything. Okay. I think I definitely need to do something about my colony ships. They are just too slow. Nothing there. We are running low of places we can go now. They like our ideology. Well, thank you. I approve of you approving of us. It makes it so much less likely the need to kill you. Okay, moving our ship construction to microgravity environments will eventually allow for the construction of massive structures. We're not quite there yet, but the first step out of the well was always going to be the biggest. Excellent. Well, specialization again, and... oh, extra capacity and miniaturization. That's a nice combo. I'll take it. Get the most out of my ships. Okay. Nothing there. Wow, quite a few bits over here to gain. Ah, and we've got Avon. Or Avalon 3 even. And mysterious hardware. Colonizing red is leaking seals. A sudden increase in storm activity on this planet has dramatically increased the weathering of the seals of your colony buildings. A huge innovation of self-healing seals will help minimize the damage, but replacing them all could be expensive. So we could go, our colonists won't be made to suffer for our cheapness, install the new shields whatever the cost. A hit to our manufacturing, or let's begin installing the seals on an attrition basis as the old ones break down. That should keep everyone safe enough, even if it does make us look cheap. But that's sensible. That's just common sense, don't spend money you don't need to. So approval here, but a small approval and manufacturing, or we can't afford that. And if we could, we don't want to coddle these, but yeah, no, that's not happening. We're not going benevolent, we're going to go pragmatic. So, I'm thinking... production over here. I'm thinking science over here. And I'm thinking entertainment centres. Because they are going to need entertainment. Excellent, and let's go back to my shipyard and get the new guys on the sponsors. Excellent. Money's coming in nicely. And an ideology point. Our shipyards operate at 100% the distance. Reduce the decay for shipyards. Fantastic, that is worthwhile doing. Okay. Nothing over there. We've almost exhausted the limits of where we can go. Tiny bit to the treasury. Better than nothing. Better get another erector. Truncheons are starting to come out. Okay. Gorgeous ships. Absolutely gorgeous. You like our ideology path? Excellent! And we've done the capacity boost. Ironically enough, space is at a premium in space. Inside of our hulls at least. Even small improvements in packing efficiency are worth the efforts of hunting them down. Excellent. I could go medium straight away. A Cellar 4. Oh, that could be nice. Bonus to manufacturing research. And reduces... Sorry, increases the hit points, lower maintenance of all of the ships built sponsored shipyards. Okay. That could be useful, but I think at this stage I'm going to want to go industrial to get better research, better production. Okay, and I may want to start building military vessels soon. Just to warn people that attacking us is inadvisable and imprudent. But you're ready for your economic ring. Excellent. Well, we've had a decent enough... Oh, hello. Are they pirates or non-pirates? No, they normally say pirates. That's another race there. I think. Or are they pirates? I'm not sure. Let's go have a closer look. Oh, that was quick. We've had to relearn everything we know about colonization, including how to modify our equipment to function on different worlds. Okay, and as for the specialization, bonus to research. I like lots of research. I think that might be pirates. Okay. We're going to need to start building a fleet then, aren't we? Okay, get 3 of those out. Prepare to start dealing with the pirates. And I have just seen the time, and I'm afraid we are all out of time for today's episode. I do hope you enjoyed it. It's been a slow but productive start. We've got 4 worlds to call our own, and we're about to bridge, well, we have bridged the gap to go and look over here. What we'll find there? Who can say, but we'll find out, hopefully, in the next episode. So I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and I do hope you'll join me on the next episode. But, until then, farewell.